Alright, you good. You on?
I'm a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walking, I'm a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walking, I'm known in the street, watch me keeping prophecies, dodging Pharisees, cause these haters always clocking me a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walking, nigga, sexing in this bitch, then you're walking out the lines in, now that you don't believe logic, call that holy fire in, just the wall, I'ma slap you like Nehemiah, real nigga, son of magnified, you the ride. I'm a public enemy, Chuck D. When I bring my name, you repeat. Malcolm WB, Bobby Southern, Grand B. I'm the free, son of Kanye, not one of some B. Then a Pharaoh mouse with up with HOB on my beat. Something like a prodigy and toys like pot. Let's do my city like Diddy. Hold on, bother me, I'm on my J. Like Prince, to my son's establishing a monarchy. Shoot like Trey Relief after Harvey, I'm Ali. More like to be, it's my real life, no comedy. My West State property. Shout out to Commander Junior, YAHANNA of a feeling. My father, yeah, he raised me. Muhammad corrected me. Isaiah said, warrior, get off your ass sheet. Cross the line like the Zarya Kakas. I put a toe take up for body. Fuck the tribe, beat the case, boy. I'm Gucci like Gucci's. No limit, go to soldiers and prepare for the harm. I'm a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walking. I'm a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walking. I'm known in the streets, watch me teach, keeping prophecies, dodging Pharisees, cause these haters always clocking me a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walking. I'm an ace out the hood. I rock your nation like hit, boy. I'm tip here as urban legend, boy. I got zero tolerance, ain't time like body, boy. What's the words but to leave a leader of the new school like Pastor Troy. I'm on 10 through your speaker box, a big boy. They love me like God, keep me around the murk paw. It's just a day and dash, boy. I'm just moving hard. I keep the lead to my first milli. Then I push a T in the game that's called a billy. And break down cash money with like a milli. That's a little wheezy. Your new chick just an X on my album like breathing. Catch me with my dog pound like Super Sheezy. A man guy was practice, that's too easy. A nigga with attitude, old shade on the good day. DMX here the hallway, Colin Kaepernick, no play. Living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walking. I'm a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walking. I'm known in the streets, watch me teach, keeping prophecies, dodging Pharisees, cause these haters always clocking me a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walking, nigga.
Understand? It's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Hall, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. You understand? Today is Monday, the scripture breakdown class, where we get into the hidden mysteries. You understand? Precept upon precept, line upon line. Here a little, there a little. You understand? Today's subject matter, you understand, is a very important matter. You understand? Is marriage. Okay? So first and foremost, let's get the understanding, the definition of what marriage is according to the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. When you got it, brother, go ahead and read it.
Marriage. In the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary,
Marriage is an intimate, personal union to which a man and woman,
between a man and a man,
a man and woman,
a woman and a woman,
a man and woman, consent, consummated, and continuously nourished by sexual.
Hold on, by making vows.
Bisexual.
By putting the ring on the finger.
Sexual. Intercourse.
Keep reading.
And perfect in long life partnership, or lifelong partnerships. And mutual love and commitment.
Okay. All right. So that's in the Zondervan Compact Bible. Well, brother, that's not in the Bible. Let's see what the Bible says. Give me Genesis 22 and 16. You understand? So let's first and foremost, before we break down what responsibilities are, let's get an understanding what marriage is. We got the definition according to the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, right? Now let's get it in the Bible. Give me Genesis 22 and 16.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 22, verse 16. And said, by myself have I sworn, says the Lord, for because thou hast done this thing, and hast not withheld thy son, thy only son, that in blessing I will bless thee, and multiply, and I will multiply thy seed.
Multiply thy what?
Multiply thy seed.
Okay, so marriage is consummated through seed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you go into a woman, you understand, period, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? That's your wife. You understand? Like if you know a woman's vulnerable parts, you understand? I don't give a damn if you then looked upon her negatives, your hand had been in a private place that it shouldn't have been, you understand? Or her hand has been in a private place where it shouldn't have been. Would you want to be with a sister, you understand, whose hand has been on another man's hind parts, his private parts? No, you wouldn't. You understand? So if you wouldn't want that, you understand, honor a sister, you understand, or honor a brother. You understand? Sex is marriage. Period. You know what I'm saying? No matter if it's oral sex, hand sex, you understand? You breaking the womb. You know what I'm saying? If you touch on each other's private parts, you know what I'm saying? UPK, you understand? Like, that's your wife, huh? You understand? Like, I don't know about you, but I don't want no woman that didn't sin, that didn't allow another brother to grope her and feel on her in parts. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to be intimate towards her husband. You understand? That's your wife. You don't treat a woman like a whore and discard her like a whore. You know what I'm saying? If you have the courage, you understand, to go there with a woman, you need to have the courage to honor that woman. Same thing, a sister to a brother. You understand? Sex is a very intimate bond that's to be taken lightly. It's not to be trifled with or played with. You understand? That's why we have the 6-month rule here in the school. You understand? For you to find out that this is the type of person that you want to be with. You understand? Without the complications of sex. You understand? Okay? All right. So give me Genesis 29 and 16. And go there with you.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 29, verse 16.
Matter of fact, before we go there, let's deal with from the man's perspective. All right, give me so let's deal with the man first. Give me Psalms 1. All right. So brothers always talk about, I want a virtuous wife. You understand? I know we go pretty hard on the sisters, on what it is to be a righteous woman of the Lord, you understand, and to be a good wife and stuff like that. But brothers, you understand, in order to get a Proverbs 31 woman, you understand, you got to be a Psalms 1 man. All right, so let's get that. Read Psalms 1.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 1, verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
You understand? So as a man, bro, as a righteous man of the Lord, you shouldn't be walking in counsel of the ungodly. You know what I'm saying? You should forsake everything of this world. You should die to this world and be born in the spirit. And your counselors should be those of the spirit, not those of the ungodly or the wicked. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Nor standeth in the way of sinners.
You understand? Nor standeth in the way of sinners. You understand? Once you separate yourself from that life, that's not saying that you can't love your family that's committing sins or love your friends that's committing sins and stuff like that. But let's just say, you know what I'm saying, your affliction was smoking weed in the world. It just don't behoove you to be around your same weed smoking partners, you know what I'm saying? They breaking down, you know what I'm saying, a QP for the weekend, a party. You know what I'm saying? That's just not smart. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful.
You know what I'm saying? Or being around people, you know what I'm saying, that's constantly backbiting, you know what I'm saying, and kicking up dust and gossiping on brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
But his delight is in the law of the Lord.
His delight is where?
His delight is in the law of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And in his law does he meditate day and night.
He meditates how long?
Day and night.
Mm-hmm. Keep reading.
Verse 3. And he shall be like a tree.
He shall be like a what?
Be like a tree
Mm-hmm.
planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season.
That's the key part right there. You understand? Like, after you meditating on the word day and night, the scripture says you'll be like a tree planted in the rivers of the water to bring forth its fruit in its due season. Let's get a precept for that. Give me Matthew 6:33. You understand? Like, in order to receive anything righteous for the Lord, your first thought in your mindset should be on things of the Lord, not on gifts and rewards. You understand? But doing the service. You understand? Go ahead if you got it.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 33. But seek ye first the
Second.
kingdom. Seek ye first.
Third.
Seek
Fourth.
ye first.
Fourth.
First.
10th.
First.
20th.
Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. And all these things shall be added unto you.
You understand? So since you know, I know you want a good husband. I know you want to have a family. You know what I'm saying? Have some kids, brother. I know you want a great wife that's gonna love you, hold you down. You know what I'm saying? You know, be your peace, be your rock. You understand? But if you want that, you know what I'm saying? You should seek first the pillar of rest. You understand? The pillar of rest is the Lord. You understand? Under the shade of his wings, you understand? This says in Psalms 91, shall you be protected. You understand? It says that 5,000 will fall by one side, 10,000 to the other. You understand? That's the person that's going to protect you. You understand? When you don't have a covering, when you don't have a head, the Most High is your head. You understand? So you should be seeking the Lord, and in seeking the Lord, you shall find your husband. You shall find your wife. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and all of his righteousness, then all of these things shall be added unto you. You understand? Let's see, Shalaki. Give me 1 Corinthians 6:15. You know what I'm saying? Because like brothers, like you gotta understand, you know, like you are more precious than fine gold. You understand? Like to be a righteous man of the Lord, you are a rarity out here. You know what I'm saying? You are a commodity. You understand? So it is more important for you to choose wisely. You understand? Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 6, verse 15. Know ye not that your bodies are the members of Christ?
Say that one more time.
Know ye not that your bodies are the members of Christ?
So when you smoking weed with Christ. You know what I'm saying? When you doing ecstasy, you popping pills with Christ. You understand? Like when you out here going to the strip club, slapping butts, you know what I'm saying, making it rain and stuff like that, you making it rain and watching butts clap with Christ. You understand? You feel me? Your bodies are not your own. You understand? You can't just do whatever you want to do with your vessel talking about YOLO, I only live once. No ma'am, no sir. Read.
Shall I then take the members of Christ and make them the members of the harlot.
So you telling me, so being that you belong to Christ, you gonna lay with a wicked woman with Christ? That's what Christ died for you to lay with whores? Since that's what Christ died for you to lay with a whoremonger, somebody's gonna discard you like trash? That's what Christ died for? I think not. God forbid. Read.
God forbid.
You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Verse 16. What? Know ye not that he which is joined to an harlot is one body?
You understand? When you join your flesh with that person or that individual, you are joined forever. Marriage is forever, ever, ever, ever. For the echo in the room. That's how long it is. You know what I'm saying? So be careful who you tie yourself to. You know what I'm saying? Because, brother, you tie yourself to that wicked woman, and guess what? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, bro, she get on my nerves, dog. You know what I'm saying? She always nagging and complaining. She sucking my pockets dry. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? She a dragon. Guess what? That's your dragon. Deal with it. You know what I'm saying? When Commander General YAHANNA told you to wait 6 months, or General Muhammad told you, hey, brother, I don't think that's the right sister for you. Like, no, she out in the world. She just need a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? A real nigga for the Lord. I'm bringing in, brother. Okay, I done told you. You understand? So you can't get upset with the bed that you made and decided to lay in. You understand? Okay. Give me was that in on that? Go ahead.
For two, says he, shall be one flesh.
Shall be what?
One flesh.
You understand? Sex is when two become one, when you join your hither parts together. You know what I'm saying? You become one. You understand? Sex is marriage. You understand? And it's constantly nourished through the consummation and continual sexual bond. To deny your partner of sex, you understand, is unrighteous. It's unwicked unless you guys choose for a time to fast. You understand? And then come back together. You understand? Because for a woman, that's how no matter how much she nags at you or makes you upset, that's how she knows that you love her. You understand? That's how a woman knows that you love her. You understand? And vice versa. That's how a man knows that it's his. You understand? Okay? All right, give me in the Apocrypha, give me Ecclesiasticus chapter 7, verse 26. You understand? Like, you have to understand, like, it is so important for you not to give yourself over to these type of wicked women. You understand? You got it, brother? Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, give me chapter 7, verse 26. Yeah, you got to go ahead and read it.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 7, verse 26. Hast thou a wife after thy mind?
So first question that you have to ask yourself, are y'all equally yoked? You understand? Can two walk together unless they agree? Brother, I guarantee you, if you in the truth and your wife is in the world, you understand, y'all gonna have problems. Or sister, I guarantee you, if you in the truth and your husband in the world, y'all gonna have problems. You know what I'm saying? When she talking about what she gonna do for me for your birthday, we're like, well, in truth, we don't celebrate birthdays. It's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? On Valentine's Day, which Christian and her husband Brian, they going to Cancun for Valentine's Day, and you ain't doing nothing for Valentine's Day, it's going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? When you choosing not to do nothing on the 4th of July, you understand, because your people were slaves on Independence Day, right. You understand, and they having their family reunion, and you decide not to go, it's going to be a problem. You understand? When Christmas roll around and she want to give the kids presents, and you be like, damn, that you're not giving my children no present, it's going to be a problem. Right. You understand? So, like it says, read it again.
Have thou a wife after thy mind?
So, brother, the woman that you choosing to lay with, is she after your own mind? If she's willing to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Is she willing to give up these unholy feast days? You know what I'm saying? Is she willing to keep the high holy days? You understand? These are questions that you have to ask yourself. It can't just be about passion and how that person makes you feel. You know what I'm saying? Patience and long suffering is important. It is better that you suffer yourself the sacrifice. You understand? And the what's the word? And the fast, you know what I'm saying, of your burning passion for a night to be tied to someone forever. You understand? Due to the ignorance and following the lust of your heart. You understand? Keep reading.
Forsake her not.
Mm-hmm. So this is saying if you do find a woman that's after your own heart, forsake her not. You understand? Be good to her. Because just like as a man, you are precious fine gold. To find a woman that's out here that ain't, you know what I'm saying, going live on the Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? It's a commodity. To find a woman that's not materialistic, it's a commodity. To find a woman that loves you and would rather you do the will and the work of the Lord, you understand, than worried about monetary gain, you understand? And y'all are living and walking in what it is that the Lord would have y'all. That's a rarity. You understand? We going back to the Black, Hispanic, and Native American household, like slavery and right post slavery during Jim Crow era, when we ain't have nothing but each other. You understand? When money didn't matter. You understand? Where we was just making it together and making sure that these babies is fed and doing whatever is necessary to make sure our household is intact. You understand? Because love is not about how I make you feel. It's about my responsibility and duty to you. You understand? Feeling of happiness comes and goes. You understand? It'll be times when you resent your husband or resent your wife. It'll be times that you are madly in love with your husband and your wife. It'll be times when y'all hate each other and can't stand each other. You understand? But what stands the test of time is the commitment that you made, the responsibility and the bond that you made. You understand? That's why the scripture says, let not the sun go down on your anger. You understand? Don't let it snowball into another day. Deal with the matter. You understand? And y'all come together and consummate your marriage again. Y'all renew y'all vows that night. You understand? Keep reading.
But give not thyself over to a light woman.
Give not thyself over to what?
Over to a light woman.
What is a light woman? Anybody? A woman that what? She said a woman that don't care. I'll accept that. You understand? Anything that's light, you throw it up, it'll go whichever way the wind blows. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Like if whatever challenge they got going on, like right now they got the purse challenge. You know what I'm saying? Well, they pretend to be reaching in the back seat for the purse and hit their husband over the head and then grab something and hit him in the face. You know what I'm saying? Whichever the way the wind blows, that's where they're gonna go. Well, you know, I saw this on the Kardashians in the Vanity Fair. You understand? Or in Essence magazine, I want to get this. Well, you know, they rocking, you know, the nose ring, you know what I'm saying, that tie to your ear. I'm gonna rock that. You understand? You don't want somebody that goes with whatever wave is going on. You understand? You want somebody that's solid. You understand? As the sand beneath the tide that don't move. You understand? You don't want nobody to just, you know, just slosh about. You understand? That blow like the clouds in the sky. Don't give yourself to a light woman. You understand? Because she is going to destroy your heart. You understand? She is going to take you away from the Lord. Same things with you sisters. Don't give yourself to a light man, a materialistic man. You understand? A man that has no valor, no honor. You understand? Because he's going to destroy your heart. You understand? And your heart or your mind should always be on the Lord. Because in doing that, seeking ye first the kingdom of God and all of his righteousness, you understand, that's where you should find your wife. That's where you should find your husband. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 27.
Oh, that's it. Stay in the same book. Give me Ecclesiasticus 9, chapter 1 in the Apocrypha.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus,
Mm-hmm.
chapter 9, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Be not jealous over the wife of thy bosom.
So, brothers, you understand? If you take a wife, she make more money than you are, that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Don't be jealous of your wife because she make more money than you. You know what I'm saying? Your wife is supposed to be a helpmate to you. You understand? That is the Lord blessing you. You might need more help. You might not be good managing money. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your wife might be an accountant. You understand? You know what I'm saying? You might not be wise over finances. You know what I'm saying? Let her be a good helpmate over you, unto you. You understand? Don't be jealous of your wife because of her position. You understand? The Lord has given her to you to be a helpmate to you. And especially if she makes you Lord over her, because she trusts you to be a righteous head over her house. You understand? Keep reading.
And teach her not an evil lesson against thyself.
You know what I'm saying? Do not give your wife a reason to resent you. You understand? Be righteous in all things to your wife. Sisters, be righteous in all things to your husband. You know what I'm saying? Scripture says to be in subjection to your husband as unto God. You serve your husband like you serving Christ. You know what I'm saying? When Christ come down here, he asks you to do something, you're not gonna give him no back talk. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna say, "Calm down, one come." You understand? But when your husband, like when you on your job, you know what I'm saying? Your boss tell you to do something, you say, "Yes, sir." Your husband asks you to do something, "Nigga, please." You know what I'm saying? I do it when I feel like it. I get to know. You know what I'm saying? Your real job is at home. You know what I'm saying? Your job is just a resource to facilitate your home. You understand? Keep reading, brother.
Verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
Give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance.
Keep reading.
Meet not and heart.
You understand? That's very important. It says, right. Give not thy soul unto a woman that set her foot upon thy substance. If she only care about you because of the type of car you driving out, that's not the woman for you. You know what I'm saying? If she only care about you or gave you some type of look your way because you was in the club shining with your jewelry on, your grill bling and stuff like that, whatever, that's not the one for you. You understand? You know what my dad told me? My dad told me when I went to college, he's like, son, you don't want the women, you know what I'm saying, that's out there on the yard that's showing their bodies. That's not the ones you want. You want to look for the ones that's in sweats, that wear the little tennis hats, that they wear it down low because they got somewhere to go and they're not trying to cause attention to themselves. That's called a modest woman. You understand? You want a sister that's modest. You understand? That attracts you, you understand, with her character. You understand? Not her body. Brother, all boxes are the same. They have the same results. Sisters, all rod is the same. It gives the same result. You understand? But you have to be very particular about who you choose. You understand? What key you put in the ignition. Okay? Keep reading.
Meet not with a harlot, lest thou fall into her snare.
I'm telling you, brother, because you gonna lay down with her, you gonna find out she got 2 kids. Okay, you understand? 2 kids by 2 separate baby daddies. You understand? They both on child support. They don't get to see their kids. You know what I'm saying? She on Section 8. You understand? And you about to be baby daddy number 3. You understand? She looks at rods like a lotto ticket. You understand? Like, this is how she is surviving. She does not have a job. You understand? The reason why she in the club every weekend is because the government is her husband, the white man is her husband, and her baby daddies are in hell to make sure that she's good. Her kids ain't even living straight. You know what I'm saying? But she living it up for the weekend. Brother, don't do it. Keep reading.
Verse 4. Use not much the company of a woman that is a singer.
Look, this back in biblical times. You know, like, hey, bro, man, Alicia Keys fine as hell. You know what I'm saying? Man, the leader fine as hell. Man, shit, I'm trying to be with Jill Scott, trying to take a long walk. You know what I'm saying? After dark, around the park. You know what I'm saying? Conversation is spark. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't fall for a singer, bro. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, like you don't first and foremost, sisters, I mean, if you a sister in the industry, you know what I'm saying, and you got a good head on your shoulders, most high Christ. But I've been in the industry. You understand? In most cases, it's not the case. You know what I'm saying? They do whatever they can to get on. You understand? And just like the ones that we talking about, they looking for a rod like a lotto ticket. They trying to hit the winning ticket. You know what I'm saying? So don't lust over what society shows you of what a beautiful and a virtuous woman is. Because I guarantee you it isn't. You understand? Like I learned a valuable lesson yesterday. Just me and Aron, we was driving to my mama's house to go pick something up. You feel me? We pulled up on the street. You understand? A tree had fell over. You understand? By the trunk. You understand? But on the outside it looked good, but it's dead on the inside. You know what I'm saying? You looking at something from the outside, thinking it's the finest thing since sliced cheese, sliced bread, but it's dead on the inside. You understand, brothers? I know it look good. You know what I'm saying? When they walk, you know, I know it looked like something like ooh-wee, brother, man. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you, brother, take your time, have patience. So I guarantee you, in your patience, in fasting yourself of the passion in which that you desire, you're gonna find out the thing that you are wanting, that you think is going to be heaven for a night, will be hell for a lifetime. Same thing for you, sisters. You understand? Give yourself a Sabbath. You understand? Keep reading, brother.
Lest thou be taken with her attempts. Gaze not on a maid, that thou fall not by those things that are precious in her.
You know what I'm saying? So it's telling you right there. That's just a colloquialism. Like, bro, don't fall for the box. You know what I'm saying? And don't fall for it, sisters. I know. He tall, dark, and handsome. You know what I'm saying? He wearing the size 13. You understand? Don't fall for the hype. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. It's not about that.
Right.
It's about a brother's character. It's about a sister's character.
Right.
You understand? It's about what they do when nobody's looking. You understand? You have no idea how important it is for you to wait. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that one of the programs they got at Christian church? True Love Waits. You know what I'm saying? True Love. Ain't that one? Yeah. Once upon a time. You know what I'm saying? You know when you get the little promise ring. You know what I'm saying? When it go purity ring. You understand? The abstinence ring, sis, abstain. You understand? Give yourself a Sabbath, brother, a sabbatical. You understand, brother? Just chill to the next episode. You know what I'm saying? Like be Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Be Yahshua, Prince of the Power, the true Fresh Prince. You understand? All right, keep reading, brother. We got a lot to get through. Come on.
Verse 6. Give not thy soul unto a harlot.
There you go again. Keep reading.
That thou lose not thine inheritance.
Brother, I guarantee you, if you lay with a woman, you are going to lose your inheritance. You understand? Whether it is your inheritance in this kingdom, whatever power you have in this world, you understand? Whatever power you have in the truth, you understand? You know how many wars are started over a whore? You understand? Julius Caesar went to war, or one of the Caesars, they went to war over a whore, over Cleopatra. You understand? You know what I'm saying? No, it was Mark Antony. That's who it was. You understand? Helen of Troy. Helen of Troy was the wife of one man, you understand? And one of the sons of Troy, he went to go do a peace treaty with them and ended up sleeping with the king's wife and stole his wife and took her to his land, and because of that, Troy fell. You understand, brother? Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? If she easy and sleazy, you know what I'm saying? Just chunk it a deezy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Just straight up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't worth it. Keep reading.
Verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
Look not round about thee in the streets of thy city,
Mm-hmm.
neither wander thou in the solitary place.
You know what I'm saying? You know what it's talking about? It's talking about them streetwalkers. You know what I'm saying? If you in Houston, everybody know about this and that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody know about this and that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Still say, look not right about the city. You know what I'm saying? Do not get caught. You know what I'm saying? It says, do not neither wander in the solitary place. Don't get caught these alleyways. You know what I'm saying? Them streetwalkers is there. You know what I'm saying? They looking for a man to overtake. You understand? And you are tying yourself to a harlot, brother. You understand? And the reason why we talking about the brothers first, because brothers, you are the head. You know what I'm saying? You can't be weak. You cannot be weak. You know what I'm saying? Don't no woman want a weak man that she can just run over. You know what I'm saying? She wants a man that is going to be able to be a protector. You understand?
Right.
A man that has honor and integrity. When she sees her husband, like, that's my man.
Right.
You understand? She just glory, just basking. Look at my man up there doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be exactly roar. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me? Be that man. Be a man of honor, integrity. You understand? Be a man that other brothers champions. Like, man, that's a good brother right there.
Right.
That other sister, man, that's a good brother right there. Sister, be a sister. Be like, hey, that sister right there, that's a good one right there. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, that's the type of man and woman you want to be. You will be a man of integrity, a sister of integrity, a man of honor, a woman of honor. You understand? Don't bring no reproach upon your name that'll cause a disdain. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
Turn away thy eyes for a beautiful woman.
Don't look upon a woman because of her beauty. You understand? Like, you should hear of a woman's works in the kingdom, you understand, before you see her face.
Right.
You understand? Like when I hear names like YAHANNA, you know what I'm saying, Carnality, you understand, like YAHANNA, you understand, I hear their name because of their works that they're doing in the kingdom before I see their face. You know what I'm saying? You want a woman that is so buried in doing the work of the Lord. You understand that the only time that she look up and see you is when she's saying "Con at one concert." You understand? Sis, you want to meet a man that's so deep in the work. When you see him, you be like, Salaki, sir, like, sis, what you need? You know what I'm saying? Because he's so busy in doing the work. Because of the work of the Lord is more important than anything. That's the thing that's going to bond and keep a family together. You understand? Keep reading, brother.
And look not upon another's beauty.
Mm-hmm.
For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
For
Herewith,
love is kindled as a fire.
you understand? It's talking about passion, lust. You understand? Like, okay, all right, brother. You know what I'm saying? I know she fine, but you know, okay, past her beauty. What did she add to you? You know what I'm saying? Brother, can she make biscuits from scratch? You know what I'm saying? Brother, can she sew? I mean, if you need to get some pants hemmed for an interview, can she tack them up real quick so you don't look like, you know, your pants rolling like the river down the aisle? You understand? Like brother, like does she know to separate colors from white clothes? You know what I'm saying? Does she know not to put bleach on colors? You understand? What is her temperament around children? Does she want to have children? What is she like around your family and her family? When I say your family, I'm talking about the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
Right.
Have you invited her to class? You understand? But yet, I'd rather you, if a sister say, brother, you sure look nice. Well, I'll tell you what, sister, you know what's nice is serving the Lord. Come to the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
That's right.
You understand? What General Q say? If you want, sister, if you want a man of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? We got the 1 year challenge. You know what I'm saying? You do your 3 months, get your name. You know what I'm saying? Then another 3 months in school. Then, you know, Lord willing, we deem fit. You know what I'm saying? You can get your brother to court for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Then you can get married. You understand? Like, you know, we out here talking about, you know, the plank challenge. You know what I'm saying? The saltwater challenge. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I saw a brother lose his life today for doing a challenge. Some friends dared him to jump in a river jump in a pond connected to the Mississippi River and swim across the creek. You know what I'm saying? He drowned in 30 feet of water. That's what happens when you following the foolishness of this world. It will get you killed. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading, brother.
Verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Sit not at all with another man's wife.
Brothers, look, listen to me. I'm trying to save your life. Okay? Do not sit with another man's wife. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if y'all cool, y'all grew up together, y'all was best friends as kids. Guess what? Y'all not kids no more. Right. She got a husband out. Right. You know what I'm saying? She got somebody to confide in out. You shouldn't be the pillar of rest. You understand? She should confide. She got a problem with her husband, she need to talk to her husband out. Isn't that what Matthew 18:15 says? Someone has transgressed you to go to that person alone to gain a brother, to gain a sister. You understand? Sit not with another man's wife. Good night. The wrath of a jealous husband is justified. It's in the Bible. You know, I'm trying to spare you. Keep reading.
Nor sit down with her in thy arms.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to come. Sis, come here. Let me. I know he didn't hurt you. Sis, come here. Let me hold you. No, brother, no. Hell no. Hell no. Keep reading.
And spend not thy money with her at the wine.
You know what I'm saying? Sis, you know what? Let's go get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get a meal, have a couple of drinks, take your mind off of it. Nah, brother. That's not what it is. You on the way to adultery, fam. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, couple of drinks get in that system. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling when I diss them. It's a wrap. It's over. You know what I'm saying? And let me ask you this. If you walk into a diner or restaurant, I don't care if it's Jack in the Box. If you walk in a Jack in the Box and you see your woman sitting down in a booth with another man keying, laughing and stuff, when y'all not good, nah, bro, it ain't gonna end well. Right. So why would you do that to another brother? Sitting out with another man's wife. Read.
Lest thine heart incline unto her.
Mm-hmm. And it said, don't let your heart incline unto her. You understand? So first it's saying, don't sit with her. You know what I'm saying? After that, it's saying, don't lay her head on your shoulder. Don't hold it in your arm. Then it's saying, nigga, don't go out for drinks. You know what I'm saying? Because just like drinks tipped in her, and drinks gonna incline your heart to her. Like, she just need a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga being a hoe. She don't deserve that. I could be a better man than her. Oh, hell no. That's her bed that she decided not to make. She need to go home and make her bed and sleep in it with her husband. Right. Read.
And so, through thy desire, thou fall into destruction.
Aki gonna die. I'm just Salaki. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't even got to be in the truth to know that the man don't play about adultery. No man does. You know what I'm saying? If a man even think his wife is entertaining the thoughts of another man, you know what I'm saying? Woman's like, you know, I got a crush on this actor. Nigga be like, what? You need to act like you want to wash some dishes in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You want to act like you know how to cook a meal in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you find yourself, you know what I'm saying, without a job and a sad card. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
Forsake not an old friend,
Mm-hmm.
for the new is not comparable to him.
If you got an old partner that's been down with you 10 toes, that's giving you righteous counsel, just to find one friend, you know what I'm saying, that's real. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna tell you when you right and when you wrong. Most importantly, when you wrong. That's how you know when you got a real friend. You know what I'm saying? And you forsake him because this person on the outside just looks like a great individual, but you don't know that person. That person hasn't been with you when you were homeless. That person hasn't been with you when you needed $100 to put on the light bill that you was behind. You understand? That person hadn't been with you when you had a death in the family. You know what I'm saying? That person hasn't been with you, Lord forbid, when your wife left you or your man left you. You understand? That person hadn't been with you when you gotten cars repoed, when you've been evicted. You know what I'm saying? That person hasn't been. Do not forsake a good friend. You know what I'm saying? Because it's worth its fine gold. You understand? It's precious because it's hard to come by because everybody out here got ulterior motives.
Right.
You understand? Read.
A new friend
Mm-hmm.
is as new wine.
Mm-hmm.
When it is old, thou shalt drink it with pleasure. Envy not the glory of a sinner,
Mm-hmm.
for thou knowest not what shall be his end. Delight not in the thing that the ungodly has pleasure in.
You know what I'm saying? Like if your woman takes pleasure or your husband takes pleasure in things that are contrary to the will of God, you understand? Like you ought to stand 10 toes hard nose. You know what I'm saying? Now I can't control what you do. But you doggone sure ain't gonna cause me to sin. I'm gonna tell you what's right, I'm gonna tell you what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? This is why you shouldn't give yourself over to a like woman or give yourself over to a like man. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's important to court. You understand? To find someone that's equally yoked and like-minded, a person that is after your own heart. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you're gonna live a lifetime of pain and heartache. You understand? All right, let's see. Give me Proverbs 25 and 24. You got to go ahead and read it. Proverbs 25 and 24.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 25, verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
It is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman.
You understand? Like you need to know what you're dealing with. You understand? Nigga, Captain Tazari, one of the wisest things he ever said, he's like, I know you like it, brother. You know what I'm saying? But what you seeing right now is a representative. You know what I'm saying? You need to see the person, you know, with the morning breath. You know what I'm saying? You need to see the person with no makeup on. You need to see the person when they're vulnerable, when they're uncomfortable. It's like I just start arguing for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Because you need to be able to see that person and love them at their best and at their worst. You need to know what you're dealing with. You understand? Because I'm telling you, brother, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with a nagging woman, brother, good night, fam. Like, brother, Lord, it's like you can't breathe. Like you breathing in a vacuum. You know what I'm saying? Every ounce of breath that the Lord give you, she take it away. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. You know what I'm saying? Since you don't want to be with a brother that just steps on you all day, every day. You want a brother that builds you up in the spirit. You understand? That teaches you what it is to be a virtuous woman. how to follow the Most High and Christ. That's why in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we tell you when you come into this school, a brother and sister, they are off limits for 6 months so that they can shed themselves of the world. And then it says, if a brother and sister wants to court a brother and sister, they get permission from their camp leader or the heads of the school. And then once you decide to court, after that, you still got to get permission to marry. You can't be like, oh, shoot, man, you know, it's just been a week, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and slide in it. No, bro. You know what I'm saying? These are preventative measures to protect both of y'all. You understand? Because there are going to be questions that's going to be asked. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be tested to make sure this is what you really wanted. You know what I'm saying? And just because you like a particular brother or sister, when you ask court them, you may not be granted access the first time that you requested. You may get it out, but that brother, he's not ready. That sister, no, she got some things she need to work on. I don't think that sister is right for you. You know what I'm saying? But this is for your protection. You understand? That's why these protocols are set in order. You don't believe me? Let's go to protocol in the Bible. Give me Genesis chapter 29, verse 18. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Jacob and Rachel. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you a little backstory. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Jacob, you know what I'm saying, went to his father's land, you know what I'm saying, to find a kinsman according to the flesh to take a wife. You know what I'm saying? He stepped upon, you know what I'm saying, his people kinfolk, Laban, he laid eyes on Rachel. He was in love. I mean, he was like, brother, you see that one right there? I ain't never seen nothing like that before. You know what I'm saying? That's some exotic right there. I needs that. You know what I'm saying? So this is where the story starts. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and read. Genesis 29 and 18.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 29, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
And Jacob loved Rachel.
And Jacob what?
And Jacob loved Rachel.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about his heart was boom, 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 boom. Every time she walked by, every time he saw it, it was beating out of his chest. Like, ooh, brother, this one right here, she got to be mine. Go ahead.
And said, I will serve thee 7 years for Rachel.
You know what I'm saying? So this is the protocol that's set. Jacob was like, look, man, your daughter, I need her. This is the one I want right here. I'll work 7 years for you for free. You understand? Okay. So, brother, Jacob was willing to work 7 years for what he wanted. You can't wait 6 months for a sister to clean herself up, get clothed and in her right mind? Sisters, I know he look good. You know what I'm saying? I know the brother is handsome. You know, I know you ain't never heard John 3:16 broke it down the way this brother break it down. You understand? But give the brother a chance to shed himself of the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To stand up and be in his right mind. Follow the protocol that's set because it's for your protection. Keep reading.
And I will serve thee 7 years for Rachel, thy younger daughter. And Laban said, it is better that I give her to thee than that I should give her unto another man.
You know what I'm saying? Because Commander YAHANNA ain't giving none of his daughters away to no man in the world.
Right.
He gonna give his daughters away to his kinsmen according to his flesh that is after his own mind.
Right.
A brother that's gonna lead her, protect her, lay down his life for her. You understand? A brother that's gonna raise up children, young warriors, and young princesses to bring forth this kingdom. You understand? Keep reading.
Abide with me. Verse 20. And Jacob served 7 years for Rachel. and they seemed unto him but a few days.
See, when a brother gotta go, you understand? When a brother set his mind to a task and he want to achieve something, he gonna achieve it. You understand? But your first goal, first and foremost, should be the service and the work of the Lord. You understand? And when you're doing the service of the work of the Lord, if you see a sister and you inquire about it and she's available, you understand? And they say, well, brother, you know, I know she just got a name. She got 3 more months. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you still willing in, you know what I'm saying, and she wants to court you, you know, we'll go from there. You understand? And then that 6 months, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna seem like what? Say it again. Read that again. It seemed like what to Jacob?
But a few days.
A few days. You understand? I mean, shoot. In school, we already know time speeding up. I mean, years feel like months, and months feel like days. Like straight up. Like these months be flying by. You understand? But in these months, focus on bettering yourself. Be the best prince of the power that you can be, brother. Be the best daughter of Zion that you can be, sister. You understand? Seek ye first the kingdom of God and all of his righteousness, and then all of these things shall be added to you. Okay? All right. I'm just gonna give high insight, right? So we're gonna get on to the sisters. I'm gonna spend an hour on the brother, I'm gonna spend an hour on the sisters. Okay. All right. So you know what I'm saying? What happened in this story was Jacob worked 7 years for Rachel. The bond tricked him. He gave him the oldest daughter, Leah. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "What have you done?" You know what I'm saying? This is not the daughter that I work for. He's like, "Well, it's better me give you this one." You understand? It's better we give away the oldest before the youngest. You understand? It was some trickery going. So Jacob worked another 7 years for the one that he wanted. So Jacob worked 14 years for the woman that he loved and desired. He didn't touch her. You understand? He didn't dishonor her. You understand? He gave her due respect and honor. And the dowry that was required, he gave. That's the type of man you gotta be, brothers. You know what I'm saying? He did it twice. You understand? He worked 14 years, double the agreement of what was originally agreed upon for the woman that he loved. You understand? Which takes me to another point before we go, all right? So if you do have 2 wives, you know what I'm saying? Because Jacob loved Rachel and he hated Leah. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not the one that he wanted, okay? Give me Deuteronomy 21 and 15. You know what I'm saying? For those that say, well, you know, the Bible don't talk about multiple wives. The hell it don't. You know what I'm saying? Give me Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 15. So let's just say you got a wife, one beloved, and another one hated. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got a baby mama that you separated from, you know, and you just get on your nerves, but you know, she gave you, you know, 3 kids, but you with the woman of your desires, woman that just gives you peace of mind. She's a pillar of rest unto you, the one that you love. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21, verse 15. Mm-hmm. If a man have 2 wives.
1 wife.
2 wives.
Monogamy.
2 wives.
That's okay, polygamy. Okay, go ahead. Let's read. Mm-hmm.
1 beloved.
1 beloved. Girl, whew, Lord. You know what you do to me. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And another one hated.
Why is you calling me? What do you want? Like, didn't I just get the boy some Jordans? Didn't I just pay for all his school supplies? Like, what do you want? Why are you calling me? I don't got nothing for you. He got food, right? You know what I'm saying? His daycare paid for. Why are you calling my phone? I'm with my other one right now. Read.
And they have borne him children.
Okay, so in this case, you know what I'm saying? He has one that's loved and one that's hated. Now, both of his wives have borne him children. Read.
Both the beloved and the hated.
Mm-hmm.
And if the firstborn son be hers that was hated.
Okay, so this is the case. The woman that get on his nerves, that just when she called, like the hairs on the nape of his neck to stand up. You understand? She gave him his firstborn son. You know what I'm saying? The heir to his inheritance. The one that will carry the name of, I mean, all his sons gonna carry the name of his household, but the one that will get the bulk of the inheritance. Read.
Verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
Then it shall be, when he maketh his sons to inherit that which he has, that he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of the hated, which is indeed the firstborn.
See, it's protocol. You understand? There's protocol for everything. Just because, you know, your baby mama, you understand, won't let you see your sons and your daughters, you understand, and you hadn't been a part of their life for 14, 15 years, Lord forbid, I don't wish that on any brother. You understand? Because that'll be enough to destroy a brother's heart, to lose faith. You know what I'm saying? For the seed, you know what I'm saying, of his own loins to be torn from his arms. But let's just say your children you're not able to see your son for 15 years, your firstborn son, and you take a wife and you raise a whole nother family. You understand? And you know, you to raise one up to act just like you. He in the truth. You know what I'm saying? He a Connor. You understand? You know, he getting ready to, you know, come of age to do service to the Lord and go in the Hebrew Academy and start ascertaining rank. You understand? When it's time to give out your inheritance, you understand? Just because your youngest son or your second oldest son from your second wife, you understand, followed after your footsteps into this truth, and you weren't able to see your son, your firstborn, for 15 years, you do not negate him his inheritance as the firstborn. That is righteousness unto the Lord. There are protocol and measures in everything. How you are to treat your wives, you understand? How you are to treat your children, whether it's a single wife household or a multiple wife household. You know what I'm saying? There are rules, there's order, and there is protocol. You understand? All right. Okay. So we right on 7 o'clock. All right. So let's get to the sisters. All right. Give me give me Proverbs 31. So we started off with Psalms 1, you know what I'm saying, for a brother. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a Psalms 1 man, you know what I'm saying, before you can ask for a Proverbs 31 woman. Well, since you got to be a Proverbs 31 woman before you can get a Psalms 1 man. You understand? Let's go.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 1. The words of King Lahum.
Started, drop down to, I think it's what, verse 3? Let me go there with you. Hold on, brother. Proverbs 31. Let's see. Start at verse 10. Hey, somebody got a charger, like a brick charger? Yeah, let me give one. An adapter. Most High Christ. All right, yeah, start at Proverbs 31, verse 10. Appreciate you, brother.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies.
Right.
The heart of her husband does safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil.
You understand? So you want your husband to be able to trust in you, that she's gonna be doing what she's supposed to be doing while he out here warring in spiritual warfare. You know, his kid, he don't gotta worry about his kids might be eating pork. You know what I'm saying? That his children, you know what I'm saying, and you out here at some pagan festival. You know what I'm saying? Like, he trusts in you to leave his possessions to you, that you will be a good steward over you while he's out here either doing the work of the Lord or he's slaving for his household. Okay, read it.
Verse 12. She will do him good and not evil all the days of his life.
Okay, so in previous class, we know that in carnality of the flesh is death, which is evil. But the truth is life and good. So the way that you do your husband good is by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. You give him the love, due diligence, as you would give the Most High in Christ. You understand? Read.
Verse 13. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hand.
You understand? So she inquiring about, stuff to clothe her household in. You know what I'm saying? She's like, shit, I think I'm gonna put the boys in Scarlet this year. I think Scarlet gonna be their color. You know what I'm saying? My husband, last year, he looked good, in that camel fur that looked like lion's mane. You know what I'm saying? I think this year I'm gonna put him in leather. You know what I'm saying? And then it said she working with her hands, so she got her own job. You know what I'm saying? She got her own responsibilities that she's bringing forth into the household. Okay, so it ain't just about a man providing everything. No, you know what I'm saying. Go ahead.
She is like the merchant ship. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night. And giveth meat to her household.
You know what I'm saying? So she get up before her household get up. You know what I'm saying? She in there making biscuits from scratch. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Or making some pancakes. You know what I'm saying? Something where her household can have a hot meal, or you know what I'm saying? She meal prepping to make sure if her husband got to get up at 5 a.m. so she don't got to get up at the crack of dawn. She prepping his stuff for him to just grab, throw in the oven when he wake up in the morning and have his lunch ready so he can just be good for the day. You know what I'm saying? She gets up before her house to make sure her house is in order. You understand that everybody is on point. You understand? Because if your man is going out here, he's gonna put his life on the line for you. You understand? You will want him to be nurtured. You know what I'm saying? Nourished. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your man out here weak and feeble because he's thinking about his stomach and he can't focus on doing the work of the Lord because his stomach going, oh. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I mean, they say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I'm just trying to tell you, sisters. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. Trying to learn something. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to fry some chicken. Something. Shoot. Shoot. If you can only make pancakes, make them blueberry, banana nut, something. That'll be the best pancakes this man had never had in his life. He'd be like, I'll tell you. Shoot, when I want breakfast, I just want your pancakes. I want nothing else. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Go ahead.
And a portion to her maidens. She considereth a field and buyeth it.
You know what I'm saying? So not only that, she inquiring about real estate. You know what I'm saying? And she acquires it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just her husband building a legacy for household. It's teamwork.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's teamwork. You know what I'm saying? You want a woman, the scripture says a good wife brings an inheritance to her husband. You know what I'm saying? You have to be a helpmate. If your husband is still struggling the same way he was when he met you, sister, I'm sorry, you're not cutting it. You know what I'm saying? Be the man, be the woman that your husband be like, well, sis, baby, I was talking with the brothers, we thinking about, we think about doing a urban farm. I know a little thing about, about turning over soil. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you think is the best way, we might go about it? You know what I'm saying? Your husband should want to confide in you in the confines of your bedroom because you a pillar of rest to him. Keep reading.
With the fruit of her hands, she planted a vineyard. She girded her loins with strength.
So is she not a weak woman? Not at all. Scripture says she girded her loins with strength. This is not a weak woman. Because remember, the scripture says don't give yourself over to a light woman. You want a sister that's strong in this truth, brother. You understand? When her family turn their back on her, you understand? Because she don't want to bring the kids over to go Easter egg hunting. You know what I'm saying? When she don't want to bring the kids over for Christmas or for Thanksgiving, you understand? And she don't buckle, she don't fold. You know what I'm saying? You want a strong woman. You know what I'm saying? A woman, when she not around you, you don't have to worry about, you know, when she around her friends, and she gon', well, girl, it's just a little shrimp. Let's go to this crawfish bowl. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a sister like that. You know what I'm saying? You want a sister when you come home, hey, let me tell you how these niggas try to test me today. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just laughing at how these people trying to throw stumbling blocks in front of y'all, and y'all hurling them things like y'all going to the Olympics. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Keep reading.
And strengthened her arms.
Mm-hmm.
She perceived that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night.
Mm-hmm.
She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the staff.
Good night, brother. Go ahead. What verse you at?
Verse 20.
Go ahead.
She stretched out her hands to the poor. Yea, she reaches forth her hands to the needy.
This is why you want a woman after your own heart. Because in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we seek brothers like Christ said, when I was hungry, did you feed me?
Right.
When I was in prison, did you come visit me? You know what I'm saying? When I was homeless, did you give me shelter? You understand? So you want a woman that is after your own heart. You understand? You want a woman that cares for her people, that cares for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans as she cares for her own flesh. Keep reading.
Verse 21. She is not afraid of the snow for her household.
Mm-hmm.
For all her household are clothed with scarlet.
Didn't I just say that? You know what I'm saying? She said, my boys, that scarlet gonna be their color this year. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me? Go ahead.
She maketh herself coverings of tapestry.
Mm-hmm.
Her clothes is silk and purple.
You know what I'm saying? You want a sister that, you know, make sure her husband, when he going out to war, you know what I'm saying, he coordinate. You know what I'm saying? Coordinate. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your husband, you know, to be in the nicest fringes. You know what I'm saying? His boots, you know what I'm saying? Got the flies boots. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that brother right there, man, should look at that warrior. You know what I'm saying? That boy looking glorious for warfare today. You understand? You want, like, just like you want your wife to be a representation of your glory, you understand? You want to be a representation of your wife's glory. The work that she's doing for her household. Sister, that's the type of sister she got to be. You know what I'm saying? The work that you got to do is for honor and representation of the man in which that you tie yourself to. So if you got a brother that's about this work, guess what you got to be? About this work. You understand? That's why I led with seek ye first the kingdom of God and all of its righteousness. Then all of these things shall be added to you. You don't want nobody that's not about the work of the Lord. You understand? I don't understand what else is there. You understand? Just going to the club every weekend, you know what I'm saying? Man, ain't nothing wrong with having a good time. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Biggie said it best, it's just party and bullshit. It's like you. How does that add substance to your soul? Brother, you want to build a sister up. Sister, you want a man that can teach you something. Teach you better than who you were, who you thought you were. You know what I'm saying? You want a man to say, sister, do you know who you are? You are a daughter of Zion. Cover yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Just don't act like that. You understand? Just don't eat that. You know what I'm saying? You want a man that's going to teach you something. Teach you to be better than who you were. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that what it's, matter of fact, give me where is it at? Give me take away my reproach. That's yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And in that day,
Mm-hmm.
7 women shall take hold of one man,
Right.
saying, we will eat of our own bread.
So just like in Proverbs 31, sisters, they said we'll eat our own bread. We got our own bread. We can provide for ourselves. Go ahead.
And wear our own apparel.
And we can clothe ourselves. Go ahead.
Only let us be called by thy name.
Why? Read.
To take away our reproach.
That's your job, brother. Your job is to give honor to a sister in the world that has dishonored her. You understand? Sister, that's the type of man that you want. You understand? To take away your reproach. At that point, you're not whoever you was in the world. You know what I'm saying? You officer of 1,000, Iran's wife. You know what I'm saying? You captain of 10,000 Yahtizak's wife. You understand? Like you are the wife of such and such. That's a good brother right there. So if that brother chose her, she got to be a good sister. To take away your reproach. That's why I started with the men. It's important for you to be a Psalms 1 man, and your integrity be in the Lord and meditating on it day and night. Okay, give me let's see, what do I want? Give me Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 25 and 19. When you read it, go ahead and you got to go ahead and read it.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
All wickedness is but a little to the wickedness of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
You understand? So sisters, don't be a wicked woman. You understand? Don't be the type of woman that your husband would rather be in the garage. You know what I'm saying? In his man cave, and in the house with you. You understand? Go ahead, brother. You got anything you want to say?
So, like, if I may, can I read Ecclesiasticus 25 and 16? Because I'm going based off what you're saying.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
It says in the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 16, I had rather dwell in a lion's and with a dragon.
You understand? Go ahead.
Than to keep house with a wicked woman.
I'm telling you, your husband will never come home. Never.
Right.
You only gonna see him when he leave in the morning. What's down? Facebook is down. No sweat. Check it real quick, bro. No sweat. Hold tight. Hold on 1 second before you close up. Just double check.
I'm looking at it right now.
No, it's still up. It's still up. Yeah, it's still up. No sweat. All right, give me yeah. So keep reading where you was at. Read it again.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon,
right,
than to keep house with a wicked woman.
I'm telling you, sister, your husband will not come home. You know what I'm saying? The only time you gonna see him is his back leaving out the door, and you gonna feel the bed moving when he get in it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna see him because he'd rather be out here in the streets than with you in between the sheets. You understand? Don't be that sister. Okay? All right. Give me let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Give me Genesis 3 and 16.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
Unto the woman, he says, I will greatly multiply thy sorrows and thy conceptions. In sorrow thy shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
He shall do what?
Rule over thee.
He shall do what?
Rule over thee.
Keep reading.
Verse 17. And unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake.
You understand? So, brother, it's important for you not to be weak. Your woman brings something unto you that's against the law, statutes, and commandments. Lie. Hell, lie. You know what I'm saying? And sisters, your desire is to be unto your husband. That's not saying that your husband won't entertain what you like or won't consider what you like. But understand there are things that you like that could be a detriment to you that you don't see. Like you might have a homegirl that you've been hanging out with that's been your partner from knee high to tree high. But the word on the street is she a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flock together, and you got me messed up. If you think I'm gonna allow this hoe that don't got no husband, or I'm sorry, they got multiple husbands, you understand, to put my wife in a vicarious position. No, baby, you're not going out with her tonight. Right. No, we gonna have Netflix and chill. You know what I'm saying? You wanna go out, shoot, we gonna go out. Let's go to Chili's. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Your desire shall be unto your husband. You understand? Because your household at that point is really all that matters. You understand? That your household is at peace. That you have peace and your husband has peace. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a contentious, brawling woman. Don't no man. My mama said this. Don't no man want to be around a woman that talk too much. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me get that. First off, I'm gonna get that. Give me 1 Corinthians 11 and 3.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Pause. Before we get there, go to the pocket, bro. I gotta pull this out. Give me Ecclesiasticus 26 and 14. Since you want to be a gift to your husband, let me tell you what being a gift from the Lord is. Okay, go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 26, verse 14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord.
A what? Say it again.
A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord.
Okay, so now let me give you some context. All right. So what you saying? I just gotta sit here and shut the hell up until he want to talk to me? Let me give you some context. Okay. Your husband been out. Like say for instance, I work for I'm an IT technician for Comcast. Right. I also do contract work on the architecture side. So I'm always in the field. I'm always either on construction sites. You know what I'm saying? I'm either running coax or fiber. You know what I'm saying? I'm always outside. Okay. My job is 10 toes and steel toe boots every day, all day. Okay. What you think I want to do when I get home? Chill. Right? Do you think I want to hear about problems as soon as I hit the door? What you think I want when I hit the door? Food. Maybe a drink or two. You understand? You know, maybe get a show in. You understand? Episode 2. Okay. You understand? So This is what it means. I'm giving you context. A silent and loving woman is a gift from the Lord. Understanding that when your husband is out here warring, the first thing when he gets home that he wants is peace,
Right.
and quiet. You know what I'm saying? You tell the kids, hey, y'all get your butt in the back. You know what I'm saying? Or we gonna eat together as a family. You know, we eat. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to hear about no bad news right now. Give me a moment. Okay? It's the same thing when you get home, right? You know what I'm saying? You need time to decompress, right? Right. You know what I'm saying? So what you think your man needs? You know what I'm saying? He don't need to hear about the drapes that you want to put in the house. He don't want to hear about the new sofa you want to buy. Okay? He don't want to hear about the brakes going out on the Sabre. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to hear about the check engine light going off. He don't want to hear about what Keisha got going on at work and how she pissed you off. He don't want to hear none of that when he hit the door. He just want peace. A silent and a loving woman is a gift from the Lord. Okay? All right? So if you want to have peace, get the head of your household some peace. You know what I'm saying? I promise you. If you a righteous woman, you know what I'm saying, and you just holding your man down and looking out for him, the moment you do come him down, he like, baby, what you want? What you need? You know what I'm saying? Like with me, you know what I'm saying? I love some oxtails. You know what I'm saying? So you made me some oxtails and some plantains, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And then you come to me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you fix that, be like, okay, man, what you want? You don't cook this every once in a new moon. You know what I'm saying? I know you want some. What you need, baby? You know what I'm saying? You feel? I'm trying to tell y'all the way through a man's heart is through his stomach. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to school you. You understand? Keep reading, brother. Go back to 1 Corinthians. Yeah.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Right.
And the head of the woman is...
Matter of fact, start at verse 1. Let's get some context.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Be ye followers of me.
Oh, be ye followers of what your homegirl say.
Be ye followers of me.
Be ye followers of what your mama and daddy say.
Be ye followers of me.
Be ye followers of what Steve Harvey say. Think. You know what I'm saying? Act like a woman, think like a man.
Be ye followers of me.
Keep reading.
Even as I also am of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Now I praise you, brother, that ye remember me in all things,
Right,
and keep the ordinance as I deliver them to you.
right on.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
You understand? Go ahead.
And the head of the woman is the man.
Uh-huh.
And the head of Christ is God.
See, there's a protocol in the household. There's a hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? There's the Most High. There's Christ. There's your husband. You understand? There's the wife, and then there's the children. The children are subject unto the wife as the wife is subject unto the husband. You know what I'm saying? The subject, the husband is subject unto Christ as Christ is subject unto the Most High.
Right.
You understand? So look, let me tell you something, okay? If I gotta say con out of one con to a man, what you think you gotta do? You know what I'm saying? What you think the kids gotta do to you? You know what I'm saying? They gotta say con, mama. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They gotta say con, I'm a con. You know what I'm saying? Con, I'm a con. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? If I gotta answer to a man that's over me, what you think you gotta do when I'm over you? I don't know. No. Now, I'm not saying there's no place for you to ask questions, but at the end of the day, my job is to make sure that my household is in decency and order. You gotta trust, if we are diametrically opposed in all things, I got the veto power and I'm making the right decision for the household. You understand? That's the job of a man. Now, as a man, this is not something to take lightly. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I gotta carry the burden, because like look at it like this, sisters. Like, if you mess up, it's just on you.
Right.
If your husband mess up, everybody messed up.
Right.
You understand? So if your husband is going to put his life on the line, if he's going to carry the pressure of you and the children on his back, right? Like prime example, he may get an order of something that's about to happen, and the order is, hey, I need you and your household packed up and gone within the hour to Dallas. And he tells you, I want the kids packed up in 30 minutes. I'm on the way home. He don't want to hear no questions.
Right.
That right then and there, that's not the time for questions. You understand? Don't be like Lot's wife and turn back and turn into a pillar of salt. Don't get your family killed.
Right.
Because you want to ask questions because you need to know everything. That ain't the time for you to know everything. There are times that you need to just follow orders and shut the hell up.
Right.
You understand? Now later on, when things calm down and things ain't so frantic, hey, look, like, you know what I'm saying? The reason why, you know what I'm saying, we had to move is because this is about to happen. I ain't really have time to break it down to you. I just need you to do what I asked you to. You understand? And you gotta be a con out of one con because he gotta follow orders. You understand? If his camp leader, his captain, his general is giving him orders that he needs to execute right then and there, and you are part of it, guess what? And he gotta do it right then and there. Guess what you gotta do? Do it right then and there. You know what I'm saying? When you tell your kids to go clean their room, you know what I'm saying? You allow them to say, when I get to it, hell no. Hell no. I wish a nigga would.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, his chin will be in his Adam's apple. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? No sweat. All right, keep reading. Keep reading. Verse 4.
Every man.
No, that's not what I want. Give me all right, let's get what adultery is. All right. Give me Leviticus 20 and 10. Because you know, Christians be like, well, you know, if a brother sleep with another sister, that's adultery. Or if a sister just sleep with another man, that's adultery. Let's find out what the true definition of adultery is.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife.
With what?
Another man's wife.
So adultery for a man is sleeping with another man's wife. Keep reading.
Even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife.
Mm-hmm.
The adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death.
Right. Okay. So for a man is sleeping with another man's wife, for a woman is sleeping with any man other than your husband. Let's get it again. Give me Deuteronomy 22 and 22.
This book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband,
Mm-hmm.
then they shall both of them die. Both the man that lay with the woman
Mm-hmm.
and the woman. So shall thy put away evil from Israel.
Oh, well, that's just the Old Testament. Let's get in the New Testament. Give me Romans 7 and 3.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 7, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
So then, if while her husband liveth, she be married to another man,
Mm-hmm.
she shall be called an adulteress.
Say that again.
She shall be called an adulteress.
No, start from the beginning.
So then, if while her husband liveth,
Mm-hmm.
she be married to another man,
Mm-hmm.
she shall be called an adulteress.
So let's say, for instance, sis, you know, you and your husband, you know, y'all just for some odd reason, y'all just can't get along. Y'all gotta separate. You know what I'm saying? And you start burning with passion, and you know, Tyrone at the job, you know, he's like, you know, I mean, you know, I know it's been a while, you know, let me treat you like a woman should be treated. You know what I'm saying? Let me take you out to dinner. Nah, sis. If you burn it with any passion and desire, you need to reconcile to your husband.
Right.
You understand? Because if your husband's still alive and you sleep with another man, read.
She shall be called an adulteress.
You are committing adultery. You know what I'm saying? If you wish to reconcile to anything, you reconcile to your husband or you remain separated. You know what I'm saying? If you wish to work anything out, you know what I'm saying? You don't work it out with a new man. You work it out with the old man, your husband, your old man. You understand? All right. Give me let's see. Let me get let me get Proverbs 5 and 6.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 5, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
Lest thou shouldest ponder the path of life.
Mm-hmm.
Her ways are movable.
Matter of fact, start at let me get verse 3. Start at verse 3.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 5, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
For the lips of a strange woman drop as a honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil.
Sisters, don't be a manipulator. You understand? Like, if you need something from your husband, you should be able to just ask him for it, right? You shouldn't try and use your wit, you know what I'm saying, your intellect, you know what I'm saying, to try and subdue and manipulate your husband. Don't be wicked. Read.
Verse 4. But her end is bitter as a wormwood.
You know what I'm saying? Because your end, you know what wormwood is? Anybody know what wormwood is? Ron, you know what wormwood is? Okay. So when it says her end will be bitter as wormwood, wormwood is a tree that grows from a crypt. You understand? That means your end is death. You understand? Because if you're manipulative, if you lie, you do what? You cheat. You cheat, you steal. You steal, you. All of those are breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. And what is the wages of sin? Death. Read.
Sharp as a two-edged sword.
Mm-hmm.
Her feet go down to death.
Ball game. Keep reading.
Her steps take hold of hell.
Mm-hmm.
Lest thou shouldest ponder the path of her ways are movable, that thou canst not know them.
All right, give me Proverbs 7 and 24.
Here's the book of Proverbs, chapter 7, verse 24. Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth. Let not thine heart decline to her ways. Go not astray in her path. For she has cast down many wounded.
She has done what?
Cast down many wounded.
Sis, don't be the type of woman that steps on a man when he is down. You know what I'm saying? You are to be his peace in this hell. Do not be a wicked woman. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, how you gonna take? We all got friends, right? How you gonna take counsel on marriage from somebody that's not married, right? How you gonna take counsel on what you going through from somebody that ain't going through nothing, right? If you seek counsel, you seek counsel from your elders. You understand? Seek counsel from your camp leaders, your captains, the generals in the school. You understand? Stop taking counsel from these bitter women. You understand? That are broken. You understand? And they hate anyone else that has a resemblance of something that they could never have or could maintain. You got a question or answer or response?
I have a perfect precept for what you just brought out.
Go ahead.
That's the in the book of Ecclesiasticus, in the Apocrypha, chapter 37, verse 7. Every counselor extolleth counsel, but there is some that counseleth for himself.
They do what?
Counseleth for himself.
You understand? You got homegirls that'll counsel you right out of your relationship because they want you to be bitter, just like them. They want you to be hoes, just like them. They want you to be living for the weekend, just like them. They want you to have a cold bed, just like them. You understand? They want you to be on Section 8 in WIC, just like them. You understand? They want you to hate your man, just like them. Keep reading.
Verse 8. Beware of a counselor, and know before what need he has. For he will counsel for himself, lest he cast the lot upon thee, and say unto thee, thy way is good. And afterward he stands on the other side to see what shall befall thee.
That is a perfect precept, brother. We're gonna go a step further. So let me show you what type of woman you should be. Give me Titus chapter 2. Start at. We're gonna start at verse 1. Just like I did, Titus gonna start with the man, then he gonna go to the woman. Go ahead.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 1. But speak thou these things which become sound doctrine, that the aged men be sober.
Be what?
Be sober.
You understand? All right, don't be out here drunk and lascivious. You understand? Like you need to be sober. There's nothing wrong with drinking. You understand? But don't get drunk. First and foremost, you need to be sober minded. You understand? Because when you drink, your wit's not about you. You understand? You more susceptible to fight. You know what I'm saying? You more susceptible to lie with whores. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Just keeping it real. Sisters, y'all too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to y'all. Ty's gonna get to y'all right here. Keep reading.
Grave, temperament.
So to be temperate, you know what I'm saying? So to be temperate, you understand, first and foremost, is to have patience and long suffering. You understand? Keep reading.
Sound in faith.
You understand? You are unmoved in the law, statutes, and the commandments. You believe the Lord is going to do what he said that he's going to do, even though you haven't seen him do it. Read.
In charity.
Given to brothers and sisters that are less fortunate than your own.
In patience.
You know what I'm saying? And in patience. But the only way that you can have patience, you know what I'm saying, is through long suffering. You have to go through something in order to be able to endure something. Now here we go for the sisters.
Verse 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness.
What does the word holy mean, sisters? Yeah, ask. What does the word holy mean? The word holy means to be separate. In the Hebrew, it is kodash. So it says, the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming to separateness, holiness. You understand? Keep reading.
Not false accusers.
Don't be out here gossiping, lying. Keep reading.
not giving too much wine.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here getting too tipsy. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to set an example of the young women that are coming up under you, of how to conduct yourself in honor, decency, and virtue. Read.
Teachers of good things,
Teachers of good things, which is what? We've established. Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Read.
that they may teach the young women.
That they may teach who?
The young women.
The men.
The young women.
The grown men.
That they may teach the young women.
You know, so women, they be like, they want to teach, right? The only people that you can teach are children.
Right.
You understand? Right. Teach the young women what?
To be sober.
Just like you.
To love their husbands.
To do what?
To love their husbands.
Sis, I know you mad, but go home with your husband. You understand? Sis, I know you feel a certain type of way, and I know you may be upset. You know, you want to go out here and live it up and live your best life. Go home with your husband. I'm telling you, go home with your husband. Because you're going to go out here and you're going to make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Because a nigga going to tell you what you want to hear in a moment when you're going through something with your household, and you're going to mess up. Go home to your husband, sis. Trust me, I'm telling you, this is what the elders is. Baby, I done been there. Ain't that what grandma said? Baby, I understand. I done been there. You know, me and old Charles, you know, we didn't had our scuffles. But we still here. Go home to your husband, baby. All right, keep reading.
To love their children.
Mm-hmm. To do what?
To love their children.
It's gonna be times when you got a splitting headache, your child running around, he getting on your last nerve. But you need to do what?
Love their children.
That's your child. You know what I'm saying? That's not a grown man. That's a child. He don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? Have patience. Okay? Read.
Verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
To be discreet.
To do what?
To be discreet.
Everything that's on your mind don't need to be uttered. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, what's on your mind right now not gonna be on there tomorrow. But the word cut like a double-edged sword. And what leaves your mouth, you're not gonna be able to get back. Be discreet. Or on the water, brother. You know what I'm saying? Or don't all on social media. Twitter, Snapchat, you know what I'm saying? Facebook, Instagram, going live, doing it for the gram. You know what I'm saying? The world don't need to know your monologues.
Right.
You understand? Because you gonna go out here and say something and embarrass your husband and have the whole world thinking something of him, and you gonna go right back to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna tell the world this he ain't this, he ain't that. You know what I'm saying? He a horrible father and all this, and then they see y'all at Fogo they child together. You know what I'm saying? At Chili's. You know what I'm saying? Outback Steakhouse. Girl, I thought you was done. Girl, you know I was just playing. But you didn't call shame in your household. You got your husband out here looking bad because you don't know how to be discreet. If you feel a certain way, get counsel. Keep reading.
Chase.
What?
Chase.
That's your husband cookie. You know what I'm saying? That cookie belongs to your husband. That's the only sugar that should be getting. Okay? You understand? If you don't have a husband, keep your legs closed. This is what you are supposed to do. This is what you are supposed to teach the young women to do. Okay? Read.
Keepers at home.
Keepers where?
At home.
Ain't nothing out here for you in these streets. I know you want to go to brunch. You know what I'm saying? I know you girls may look like it's all fun. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? They getting drunk and trying to find some delightful beau to manipulate him into their bed that's going to treat them like a wife for the night and a whore in the morning.
Right.
You understand? They're living for the weekend to have what you have every day of your life.
Right.
You understand? Beekeepers at home, sis. You understand? You want to have brunch? Shoot. You and your husband, y'all go do brunch in Galveston. You know what I'm saying? Surfside. You feel me? Or, y'all go out together. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even saying that you can't go out with your homegirls every once in a while, but be wise. Have discernment. You know what I'm saying? If you're married, 9 times out of 10, you probably shouldn't be hanging out with somebody that's single.
Right.
That's just wise. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, at the end of the night, you're going to end up in a vicarious position that you probably shouldn't be in.
Right.
She going to probably put you in a position where she's trying to talk to a dude and he got a partner and she going to need you to run interference. But you married.
Yeah.
Be wise.
Yeah.
Have discernment. Be keepers of home. You understand? Shoot, I'm gonna say that. keep reading.
Good. Obedient to their own husbands.
Obedient to who?
Their own husband.
To their mom and their daddy. It's in their business all the damn time.
Obedient to their own husband.
Obedient to their homegirls they didn't know since they was in the 3rd grade.
To their own husband.
Sis, when you tie yourself to this man, that's where your loyalty lies. That's where your obedience is. That's where your reverence is. Your loyalties are only to your household. You know what I'm saying? If a man gotta leave his mother and father and join to you, and he gotta die for you and put his life on the line every day for you, your obedience and your loyalty is to him over your children. Your husband comes first.
Right.
Your husband should be served first.
That's right.
Keep reading.
That the word of God be not blasphemy.
You know what I'm saying? This is not the Lord. It's not the first commandment is to fear the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy mind, and with all thy soul. You understand? So your love, your loyalty, your honor, your reverence should be unto your husband as unto the Lord, because he is your covering. He is your mediator to the Lord. You understand? He is he does the intercession on your behalf. You know what I'm saying? To the Father. He prays over you. You understand? He asks the Lord to protect you and guide you. You understand? When you need something, he's there for you. You understand? He is your shepherd in that valley of darkness.
Right.
Lo, that I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, it comfort me. Dig what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand, if your husband is going to fight off the wolves
Right.
for you, you got to be a good sheep.
Right.
You got to let him lead you. Let him shepherd you. I know it's hard to let go of them reins. You know, I know Beyonce say, girl, you got to be independent, but she listened to her husband.
Right.
She talking about single ladies. She got a husband.
Right.
She listened to her husband. They be going on trips.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She'll keep at home. You see her with her babies. And she discreet. You don't really see nothing about their household, do they? But she tell you to be everything. She tell you, girl, some lemonade.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to do the lemonade, girl. You know what I'm saying? You know, she telling you to be everything but what she is. Right? So, this class was about marriage. I hope you learned something. You understand? This is probably one of the most important things that you need to understand. not just as an Israelite, not just because you're an Israelite school of universal practical knowledge, but most importantly to bring forth the kingdom on earth, because the kingdom of heaven is inside of you.
Right.
So we have to build up each other, build up one another. And with that, you know what I'm saying, it's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. You understand? With that, we're going to say Amajim, which means to stand. Sar, turn and face the east. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer, first in Hebrew, then in English. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, I.S.U.P.K, Yahweh, Malak Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kuwa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Yatalanawa, Lakham, Call, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawaknawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawaknawa, Wala'ah, Tabi'aynawa, Banasaya 1, Ball, Awashaynawa, Bayan, Rai, Kaya, Lakah, Hamalakwa, Wahala, Wahatapara, La'awalamya, Aman. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, power and glory, forever. So be it. Sar, turn and face the front. We're going to give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Mighty Shabbat, Hati, Ra, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Brakatah, Yazmatah, Sar, turn and face sisters. Men of Israel, Mighty Shabbat, Hati, Ra, Yahweh, Shema, Hashem, Yahweh, Yazmatah, dismiss.